Yo, what it do? What's happening, man? It's your boy Charlie Global. Back once again, man. If y'all ain't already did, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to this channel, man. I got some shit to tell y'all. I'm still at Hancock State Prison with this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I ran into the infamous Wayne Williams. Yeah, man, we used to hear about Wayne Williams back in the day in the hood and shit. Like, hey, boy, you better go in the house, boy. Goddamn Wayne Williams, goddamn fuck around and come out this bitch, snatch your ass the fuck up. So, when you hear that name back in the day, you used to just be terrified. Like, wow, man, goddamn Wayne Williams. Hell no, I don't get my ass in the house, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, we grew up on that. So, I'm at Hancock State Prison. I had already heard he was there, you know what I'm saying? But I never met him in person or nothing like that. So I get to Hancock and I think about it. One day I hear some niggas talking, they like, yeah, Wayne Williams did that and the third. So they was talking about the sports though, cause he was like one of the top house niggas at the prison, you know what I'm saying? He invested his own money and shit like into the sports. Like he used to spend his money on new baseball gear, new flags for the flag football. He used to, you know what I'm saying, invest his cash into some of the activities in the prison. So uh I'm at detail one day in the kitchen and they were like, shit, man, y'all heard about Wayne last night? Oh shit, I'm like, nah, I ain't what happened. They were like, man, that nigga was doing a live interview on the damn radio, man. Goddamn CERT team ran in there that morning and got his ass up out the bed, got his phone and everything. So I'm like, damn. So, you know, all I keep hearing is he plugged in, you know what I'm saying? People fighting his case, they trying to get him out or whatever. So, you know, uh some way or another, they were like, damn, man, Wayne must be done got another phone. This about a couple weeks later. So I'm like, shit, why y'all say that? They were like, man, some kind of way that nigga got another interview tonight on the damn radio. Like, he ain't finna stop. You know what I'm saying? So we find out what radio station it was. It was some years ago, so I can't remember the exact radio station, but we tuned in to the shit and sure enough, Wayne Williams was live on the damn radio giving an interview about his case and, you know what I'm saying, basically saying, you know, he's innocent, you know. So, uh, I think they run down on Wayne again while he was in the hole, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause some type of way they be finding out about shit going on like that, you know what I mean? So, they run down on him again in the hole, but some kind of way, I guess he had a file official spot in there because they didn't get the phone. You know what I mean? So Wayne kept doing interviews and shit on the radio and shit like that. So I'm like, damn, this nigga here, they know somebody that knows somebody for real. So I say about a month later, they let him out the hole and he come in the dorm that I'm in. So I didn't see him initially come in. I think I was still at detail by the time they brought him out the hole. So I get out, I get out work at the work detail shit. I go in the dorm and shit, put my shit down. And my bunkmate be like, boy, you ain't gonna believe who they moved in on today. So I'm like, who the hell they moved in that motherfucker? They were like, boy, Wayne Williams in that bitch. I was like, oh yeah? They're like, yeah, that boy in here. And see, they had just did a shakedown a couple weeks before and my phone got popped. So at the time I ain't had no phone. So a nigga pushed up on me a couple days later after Wayne got in there. He was like, shit, boy, you still need a phone? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I still need a phone. So he was like, shit, boy, Wayne Williams got them bitch. I'm like, Wayne Williams, he had them been in the dorm for a few days now, but I ain't never run up on him and talk to him or no shit like that. Yeah, a little bitty dude, man. Look like George Jefferson. He got the bald spot now, little bitty dude, glasses and shit. He look just like a baby George Jefferson. Like, you know what I'm saying? He little as hell. So, nigga was like, yeah, man, you need a new line. You can go buy that bitch from Wayne. Shit, and I think he's selling them bitches for the low. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna pull up on him and shit. So come to come to find out, he was in the room with one of my partners. Like my partner was his roommate. So I push up on my partner. I'm like, hey, boy, what's up? Like, what going on? I'm like, man, what's up with your bunk mate? He was like, shit, he alright. He just be chilling. He really stay out my way for real. So I'm like, yeah, he got some lines for sale and he got some phones for sale. He like, hey, yeah. He like the nice shit. He say, shit, I'm finna get me one tomorrow. So shit, goddamn. I was like, shit, he in there now? He was like, yeah, he in the room. So I knock on the door. He like, shit, come in. So he he was like, what's up? What good? I was like, shit, I'm trying to purchase one of them phones. So I'm like, shit, what you want for him? So he was like, shit, I want 350. I'm like, oh yeah. So shit, I'm like, all right, cool. So I was like, shit, can I use your phone to call my people and shit? He was like, oh no, I don't let nobody use my phone. Goddamn, ooh, you gonna have to find a way to goddamn get out there to your people so you can get their phone and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go get a couple noodles out my room and shit, pay a nigga for some phone time and shit. So I call and get it set up and shit. I went back to Wayne room and got the spot he wanted me to send the money. So I sent the money to him and shit. He gave me the phone. So shit, I'm online now. I'm back online. So I'm bidding in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Couple weeks and shit go by. So niggas throw a talent show in the dorm. We doing a little talent show. We rapping and shit. So next thing you know, a couple days later, Wayne pulled up on me. He was like, shit, boy, you sound pretty good. Boy, you really into the music like that? I'm like, yeah, man, I fuck around. So he was like, shit, in a couple days, I'm gonna call you in the room that you talk to some people I know. So I'm like, shit, all right. So I ain't thinking nothing about it. I'm like, shit, I don't know who the hell you talking about. I really brushed the shit off. So a couple days go by, he called me in the room. It was after shift change. I go in the room like, what's up, Wayne? So when I get in the room, he got L.A. Reid on the phone. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga know L.A. Reid? He was like, yeah, man. So I'm talking L.A. Reid and shit. I'm really just listening to him and Wayne talking and shit. But I'm like, okay, cool. So after they had a little conversation and shit, he was like, yeah, man, you really trying to fuck with it, man. I could plug you in. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, I was one of the first DJs in Atlanta. And I didn't know that shit. So we talking and chopping it up and shit. So I just had to know. I just wanted to know. So I asked him, I'm like, shit, boy, you know a nigga growed up hearing your name and shit on, you know what I mean, the child murder shit. And he was like, man, I ain't never murdered no damn kids, bro. So he pull out his transcript and show me his transcript. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was fabricated or not, but it looked official, you know what I'm saying? And his actual charges, he wasn't locked up for no kids. His charges was on adults. So I grew up thinking that's what he was locked up for, goddamn child murders and shit. But seeing his actual paperwork, it wasn't no charges on there about no kids. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, how the hell that shit that even come about? So he ain't go into it and shit, you know what I'm saying? But he was just basically like, man, I ain't killed no damn kid. They really scapegoated me, you know what I'm saying, on some blackball type shit. But yeah, and then looking at his size, the crime they say he committed on the adult, say he picked him up and threw him over a bridge. Looking at the size of Wayne Williams, seeing how small he was, man, he ain't, in my mind, shit, he must be super nat or something, cause picking up damn near 200 pounds or a little over 200 pounds over his head, throwing him over a bridge. In my opinion, I can't see Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne little as hell, like Wayne Williams small as a motherfucker, so I can't see that. But yeah, so uh the next day they had a softball game and shit, and he had just got a new order sports material and shit in. So I see him with their new gloves and they little jerseys and shit, and Wayne passing it out and shit. I'm like, damn, okay. So, after the game and shit, he came back in the dorm, got his shower and shit. So he called me to the room again. So he let me talk to a couple producers he knew and shit, and I actually got some beats from him and shit, recorded a couple songs, and shit. But meeting Wayne Williams and catching a vibe off him off of what I've heard all my damn life, it wasn't nothing like that. Like, I didn't catch that vibe. I mean, if it is what it is, then he's a great actor. Like, you know what I'm saying? But dude was really chill, you know what I'm saying, from what I saw. If he had some extra shit going on, I didn't see that. But when the time I was around him, he was chill, laid back, old school, Basically, he tried to get him some money, and he was always talking about fighting his case, you know what I'm saying, getting out of prison. But yeah, so uh I'm still in the dorm with Wayne and shit. So I don't know who he had contacted or what type of interview he had lined up, but they came and got Wayne again. You know what I'm saying? They caught him with like 10 phones in his room. So we locked behind the door and we watching this shit. The search team, they flaunting this shit. They come out of his room with the phones and shit in their hands and shit. They laugh, he is. So they got Wayne in cuffs. And he just nonchalant, like, y'all ain't gonna be able to stop this shit, man. I'm gonna keep getting this shit. I'm gonna keep doing my goddamn thing, man. It is what it is. I'm fighting for my life. That's basically how he kicked it when it came to the police. Like, shit, man, hey, this shit gotta happen, bro. So, yeah, man. So that's pretty much it. Like, being around him, I always seen him handling business, trying to get some money and shit. I didn't get no fucked up vibe off him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ran into some hell of a people being behind that wall, and one of the most memorable ones was Wayne Williams. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a guy. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. I done ran into all type of people, man. I'm gonna tell y'all about that shit. But like I say, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. More shit on the way, more dope stories. 100.